All right, guys, we are going to play a strategy that I call the 14 press. This is my famous 14 press strategy, okay? This is a really cool strategy. It can work really well for you. It can actually really build your bankroll, okay? So that's what we're going to start with right here. We're a little short here on our red, so let's put our red in here and get this correct. And we've got to give them 4 green here for those red. And we're good to go. And Sweet Pea, I think that you're a little show-off. I think Sweet Pea is enjoying this spotlight, people, because you have to understand, he is in the studio completely over there laying down by himself, minding his own business. And as soon as he sees me put this tripod and turn that camera on, he comes flying over here every time. So I think he likes being a celebrity on the channel. So he loves the attention. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, so we got an 11. All right, so the points is 6. All right, now here's how I play this one, okay? This would be my advice to you when you're playing this strategy. I would do the counting the way that I do it. So what you want to do is you want to go 10 rolls without seeing a 4 or a 10, okay? So we had 2 rolls. We had the 11 and the 6. That's 2 rolls. Okay, there's another 6. That's 3 rolls. Okay, there's a 4. Okay, so that's 4 rolls. We haven't had a 10, so you're going to keep track, okay? Okay, here we go. All right, so we hit the 10, and that's going to re-trigger our count, okay? Because you hit them both. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's 1. There's a 7. That's 1 roll. Okay, there's 2 rolls. This is a 6. Now, this is a very high win rate if you listen to what I'm saying, okay? I know it might seem a little boring, but just pay attention because you guys know if I'm showing you something, there's a reason why. Okay, there's 3. And see, I mean, you're just missing 7, so it's no big deal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that was an 11, and there's a 5. Okay, that's exactly 10. Okay, so you haven't seen a 4 or a 10, and what you're going to do is go like this, okay? You're going to go on the 4 and the 10. You're going to buy those. You're going to tell the dealer that you want to buy those, okay? So you will have $1. You will have a 1 white chip, 1 white unit, 1 white unit that you have to do on a VIG, okay? All right. Now, if you come down, they'll give you that back, all right? All right. So now what we want to do is we want to press those up, and I'll show you how you do that, okay? You don't want to do it yet, but you're going to keep track, and the longer that you go without seeing either one of them, then you're going to start to press them. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's an 8, 6, a 4. All right, so that's the first one to roll in 12 rolls. How often does a 4 roll? 1 out of every 12 rolls. How often does a 10 roll? 1 out of every 12 rolls. So right now, the 4 hit exactly when it's supposed to hit, and the 10 did not. So the 10 is due, all right? But that always doesn't work out perfectly like that, okay? But we're going to get 2 units, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to press the 10, but not the 4, okay? All right, here we go. 8, 9, 9. And it's the little devil. Okay, now watch what we do. Watch what we do. Okay, we're going to wait for the come out. 8 will be the point. All right. When you lose to the 7, you immediately replace what you had before. So you got your 3 units over here and your 1 unit on the 4. Here we go. 6. 4. Okay. Now this time what you're going to do is you're going to rack it because you already had pressed your 10. Okay. So you're going to rack that. 3. 5. Okay, now so far we've thrown about 20 rolls and we have 0 10s. So this is almost double, it's almost double past its due date. 6. 9. 6. And there is the bad guy. Okay. So you're going to lose all that. And you're going to go ahead and put it back 3 units and 1 unit where you were before. And you're going to be off on the come out. 4. But you were off. 8. 7 again. 8. Okay, we're going to go 1 and 3. Here we go. 5. 6. 7 again. So it's pretty unusual to go this long without hitting a 10. I mean, you literally have rolled 30 times and you have 0 10s, okay? 8. Okay, we're going to go 1 here, 3 here. 5. Hard 4. Okay, we're going to get 2. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to press the 10. Now you have 5 green units on the 10. That will be a 2. 5. And there's another 7. Okay, we're going to have to put 5 units on the 10 and 1 on the 4. We're off. A 9. Okay, we're working. A 9. Okay, we're going to be off. A 3. A 6. Okay, we're going to work. 11. 6. We're going to be off. A 5. All right, this is pretty incredible, guys. We literally have rolled at least 40 times without 110. That's pretty insane. And there's a 10 right there. Okay, that was crazy right there. All right, so we've got a total of 5 units on there. So that's going to be 5 units plus 5 units. And we'll give them 2 red for the VIG, okay? I think that was a little too much, but that's okay. All right. So because we did so poorly, we're going to need to start this over. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and go 2 units more on the 4. So we're going to reverse it, okay? Here we go. 3, 6. Bad guy. Okay, 3 units on the 4, 1 on the 10. Okay, we're going to be, let's go ahead and work. Up. I shouldn't have done that. But I don't mind working there, guys. Let's work again. 4. So we actually made more than we lost there, okay? So we're going to get 6 units there. Because I think it's probably smart to work there on these come outs, okay? So what we're going to do now is, actually that's the point. Okay, we're just going to go 1 and 1 now. Okay, there's a 3, 9, 9, 5, and there's a 7. All right, so what we're going to do now, we've only hit 110 the entire session, which is pretty unbelievable. So what we're going to go is we're going to go 3 on the 10 and 1 on the 4. I just don't see how that's mathematically possible not to hit, you know, these 10s. It's supposed to hit 1 and 12. We've rolled at least 47 rolls and we hit 110. We're working here. We were working, so we got picked off again. So that's 1 black unit that we got to give them. And we're going to work again. 11. We're still going to work. 8 will be the point. 11. 6. And what we're about to do, though, because things aren't really going very well for us, we're actually going to get a little more aggressive on the pressing. 8. All right, let's work it. Let's work it. Okay, we keep getting picked off every single time we work. All right, we're going to have to go up. We just can't, we're just not, we're going to go 6 units and 2 units, okay? We're going to work. 10, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to get, this times 2. All right, that's really good, okay? We'll go ahead and give them 5 for a vig. All right. All right, now what we're going to do here is we're going to reduce this down. We're going to have 1 here. Let's just say the point's a 10. And we're going to go 3 with the 4. Okay, so we got 3 here, 1 here. Here we go. 5. 8. 10 again. So now the 10 is starting to make up the mathematics, okay? Now you've hit 3 10s in like 50 rolls, okay? So you're probably 1 more 10 should kind of get you closer to even on your 1 and 12, okay? You're a little behind, but you're catching up. All right, so we're going to take that and we're going to go ahead and press the 4 to 5 green, okay? Now this is the come out. We're going to work to come out. 2. We're going to hit it again. Here we go. 10 again, guys. There it is. So the 10 is coming in chunks now. And we're going to rack these 2 units up. Okay, here we go. 5. 9. 4. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be 2 black, 2 green. Okay, 2 black, 2 green. And we're going to reduce this to 1. And now we got exactly 1 and 1. Okay, here we go. 11. Okay, there's the bad guy. We'll give him 2 green. Okay, here we go. We're going to work. 8. Okay, we did get picked off, so we're going to have to go, we're going to have one side. Here, let's just go each side with 2, okay? 8. We're going to work this come out. Man, I tell you what, it's so weird how we keep getting picked off on that come out. Okay, we're going to work again. Oh my goodness, man. All right, we're going to go 4 on the 4 and 2 on the 10, and we're going to work to come out. Okay, that's a 6. 9. 10. There we go, baby. Unfortunately, that's the smaller one, but you do get back 1 black. You're going to rack that up. 4. There we go. Okay, you're going to get 2 black. You're going to bring that back down to 1 and your 10 to 1. 11. Another 10. So right now your 10 went completely dry. You went literally like 47 rolls and you hit it 1 time. And now since then, you've literally hit the 10 like 5 times. So right now you've hit the 10 about 5 to 6 times out of like 60 rolls. So you're exactly right on pace for the 1 in 12. Okay? So you're going to get 2 green. And what we'll do is we'll just press them with the 4, okay? And there is the bad guy. So we're going to give them 1 black. Okay, here we go. We're going to work this come out. 8. Another bad guy. Another black. Okay, we're going to go up to 2 more there. 1 on the 10. We're going to work to come out. 2. Going to do it again. 6. 8. 10. At 10 is fire now, but we only get 2. Okay? We're going to press with the 4 over there. 5. We really need that 4. We really, really need that 4. Oh, 6. Okay, let's work it. I don't know why we're working it because we always get picked off on the come out. Nope, 8. We're safe. Okay, here we go. Let's 3-1. Here we go. 3-1. That's all you got to do is call it, guys. All right. So we're going to get this 2 times. There we go. And we'll give them 10 and a vig. All right. This is immediately going to get reduced to 1. Okay, and then the 10 is going to stay that way as well. Okay, here we go. Oh, back-to-back 4. It's another 5-0. Let's press the 10 with that one. 2. There's a 10. Okay. Gonna rack it. Remove your 10 back to 1. Let's take a quick look and see where we're at. Okay. Okay, we need 1 more. All right, we got, let's see if we got anything here. Okay, I think that's good for us. Okay, that's what we started with. Okay, we're gonna have 2 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5. You got 6 black and 2 green. That's not too bad. We only played basically 20 minutes. So we'll take that every single time, guys. So that is the 14 press, okay? Now, there's a lot of ways that you can do it. Sometimes, though, you know, if you're not hitting any of those 4s and 10s, and you're getting a lot of those 7s, you could have a real bad day with it. But overall, it's not too bad. I don't know how consistent it would be. But I do think that you're going to have a lot of successful sessions like you saw. I don't think that we went crazy. What was the biggest one that we had? I think we had 7 green units. So never at one point did we have more than 2 black chips on one of our numbers. I don't think we ever hit 2 black chips on one of our numbers, whether it was the 4 or the 10. So it was pretty controlled. I don't think there was a lot of risk there. But we did hit, it seemed like we hit every single time that we were pressing up. It seemed like we kept getting lucky and hitting the big one when we needed to. And that's the problem, is sometimes that's not going to happen. Sometimes when you go up big like that and you keep going up big and you keep getting those 7s before you hit that, that's what's going to make or break the success of the session. So, but that's it. That's the 14 press. Okay, guys? Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one with the next strategy.